Hi, and welcome to my second video on my process on the personal project. Today I will be teaching you what I learned about making light shows and setting up the launchpad for your light shows. All of this information came from one video, which I will link at the end. So let's jump into Ableton and then go to Preferences by pressing Command, comma. Once we are in Preferences, we're going to select MIDI Sync tab, then select Launchpad as control surface, and as the input and output. This will allow us to access the session view, the user modes, and the mixer mode. Now we will create a MIDI track with the input and output as our launchpad. And then we need to change the channel for lights. The channel for lights is channel 6. We then need to select the monitor as in. With this setup, we are able to get lights on the launchpad. In the MIDI effects tab, there will be 8 MIDI effects. These are arpeggiator, chord, MIDI effect rack, note length, pitch, velocity, random, and scale. I will not be using all of these because they are not everything I need to make a light show. We start off with the MIDI effect rack. It doesn't contribute any new MIDI information. This allows us to make chains in the light shows and make them work on only one certain buttons if we need it. If we start off with this, we can add velocity, the velocity effect. As we change the numbers on the out high part, the lights on the launchpad change colors, so we can have whatever color we desire. We just have to look for it. Now that we have the light color that we wanted, we can then drag the chord effect down. If I shift 1 to +1, it means it will go up by 1 semitones. The light effect will go on the button I pressed and to the button next to it. We can keep playing around with it to get the desired amount of buttons that we want to light up. In a short amount of time, we can see that it is simple enough to build a line. Now I will show you how to make more effect on it. The arpeggiator is what gives the light effect some movement. I can decide how I want to show up with these MIDI effects. The style should show us how one button will light up at a time in the desire that we want. If we press up, it goes in an upwards motion. Down will go down. Just to make the light effects go faster, I will change the right to a lower number. Now you can see how much faster they go. If we select up down in the toolbar, the effect should go up and down. If we press down up, it should go the opposite. If we press up and down, the light effect will go up and down as well. Down and up is the same thing but the other way. If we select converge, They should start on the outside, then converge in. If we press diverge, it will start in the middle, then go out. If we press con and diverge, it will start converging and then diverging. If we select random, then they should all go in a random way. The rate lets us decide how fast we want the effect to go. If we select sync and press hold, the effect should, if we only press the button once, it should go plenty of times. If we change the number of repeats, then it'll be how many times the effect will go when we press that one button. So if I put infinite, the effect should be infinite long until I stop it. Our next and final effect that I will be showing you is the note length. The note length lets us decide how long we want the light show to stay. Of course, the smaller the number, the shorter the effect will be. If we put the note length to 60 seconds, which is the longest that it can stay, it'll stay there for as much time as 60 seconds. If we want the effect on only one button, we have to go down to the MIDI effect rack and look at the chain. We then have to press key, and then if we press one button, a red light should come up on the chain. We can select the chain for that one button, and then it'll only work on that one button. As you can see, if we press the other buttons, it won't work because we set it to only that button.